Hey everybody, it's JANG here from JANGbricks.com with the latest set to come out of the LEGO Ideas system, formerly known as Cuusoo. This is the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. This set comes with 508 pieces. If you're not familiar with the LEGO Ideas system, formerly known as LEGO Cuusoo, definitely check that out on the internet. But the short version of the story is that this set was inspired by a fan, a single individual independent person, just like you or I, wanted to have a Ghostbusters set. So they designed something up and they submitted it to a fan-based system and got enough votes for LEGO to take a serious look at it, and LEGO decided internally, you know what, we're gonna make this into a real set. And so here we go. This is not the original design from the original designer. It is inspired by that original design. You can definitely check out pictures of the original on the web just by searching for LEGO Cuusoo Ecto 1. But this has been redesigned by LEGO designers to fit with their standards and their rules, and making things more stable for younger kids to be able to play with, and great durability and stuff. Personally, no offense to the original designer whatsoever, whose great efforts are responsible for us having this set to get in the first place. But I like this one way better, the LEGO version, way better than the original. I think the LEGO designers have done a phenomenal job of bringing the Ecto 1 to a legally buildable set, something that can be built with instructions, that's gonna stick together, that's using their normal connection techniques. It's durable, it's easy to follow the instructions to put the things together, and it just looks great. It looks phenomenal. Has some interesting building techniques used throughout this thing. I'm gonna have to say my personal favorite is just what they've done for the wheels. Those are metallic silver, collectible minifig weightlifter barbell ends, and they're just placed over Technic axles, placed over these wheels. Just makes for great looking old style hubcaps, and with the use of the white wheels, it makes them look like they're white walls. Like those are, like the wheel parts are parts of the tires. This is basically an 8 wide build. It ends up being a little bit wider than that because of the rounded slopes added to the sides. You got a lot of studs on the sides to get the detail going down the sides of the whole thing. But 8 wide build, but still manages to be reasonably sized, I would say, relative to minifigs. This is actually smaller than the original model design. It's larger than minifig scale, I would say, but it's close enough. I think that it looks pretty appropriate. Great detailing used around the thing, especially up on the roof. This is what the LEGO community calls greebling, and it was actually the original movie prop. The actual full-scale car did greebling up here, because most of this stuff doesn't have any particular purpose. It's just for looks. It's just for texture and lights and interest, just to make things look more, I guess, at that time, more high-tech, and just to bring a lot of interest up there. But comparing this to the movie prop version, they've captured all the major elements pretty well here. And again, just using pretty standard building techniques, nothing that's gonna fall apart, nothing pressed together in weird ways, no tricks, just straightforward. I do want to point out that the Ghostbusters logo right here is a printed piece. That's not a sticker. That's phenomenal that they did that as a print. It is crisp and clear. It looks great. It'll be the same for everybody. It's not up to the skill of the model builder to put the sticker on perfectly. You've got 2 of these Ecto 1 license plates. Those are also printed pieces, so really going above and beyond, providing these custom printed pieces for just this set. There are tons of, for the size of the set, there are tons of metallic silver bits used in this set. So if you just like metallic silver stuff and want to get some miscellaneous stuff as well, this is actually a good set, surprisingly, to get just for parts. Did not expect that at all. It actually has a good number of very useful parts. There you can see another of the Ghostbuster logos and also another license plate back there printed. They did a pretty good job of getting the fin detail going down the side, the good old trademark Cadillac fins, tail fins. Now the whole roof actually comes off, and this is a pneumatic hose on the side, and that's just kind of tucked under there. So you can pull that up, and that gives you access to removing the roof. Let's actually look at it from the other side. Also, just kind of move this down out of the way a little bit. Got one little panel down in there. You've got some space to put a couple of packs back here. And you've got just a single driver driving compartment. That's a little bit odd that you get something so big, it still only fits one single driver, but it's kind of just a necessary evil in order to get this style of windows in there, which is actually angled in towards the top, tapered in. It's actually really well built. More really useful parts here, and you'll see these used on the minifigure setups also. These little dark red bits have holes in them. They're the 1x1 round bricks with hole in middle. So another very useful piece, and in this color. As of the time of this video, it's only been made available in one other set, and that set only had one of them in it. So a great resource for getting those pieces. Now this is pretty special to me. The idea of having all these kind of displayed on a stand came with the original project submission from the original designer, but the Lego team has really done an excellent job of presenting these in an even better way, an even more collectible way. And that's just talking about the stand. Look at the minifigs themselves, especially the torsos. Notice the individually marked initials. Yes, 4 different minifigs, all with the same suit, but each a different print, each specific to that particular character. That is really phenomenal. I'm so happy that they did that. And they didn't give you any new hair molds this time for these. It really would have been nice if they brought in a new hair mold, especially for this guy right here. But I think they did the best they could with what they had. The proton packs are phenomenal. That's just great. No super special new parts or anything, except for these inverted round tiles 2x2 with prints. Again, new prints on round pieces in this case for this set. That's just such a great thing that they did that. It just blows me away. These are phenomenal minifigs. They're done so well. They're done so perfectly. You could have added more detail on them, sure. They could have used the patches on the arms with the little logo, but I really just feel like I can't complain about that because there's so much good that's done with these. Really, really nice the way the proton packs can be used. You can actually wield the nozzle of the thing. Uses a black, each one uses a black whip piece on there. Got the ghost trap over here. It's done pretty well for the scale, I'd say. And then taking the backpacks off, full first names of every character printed onto the backs. Want to see still one more pleasant surprise? When I spin these guys back around, second faces. Every single head has a second face, a scared face. I think I actually like these faces better than the first ones. I'm not big into packaging, but I like to show the boxes of these Cuusoo, or now Lego Ideas sets, because they are unique. And on the back, this one gives special homage to the 30th anniversary of the series. Also shows how it is possible to just barely fit a third minifigure in there, but it is a tight squeeze. The instruction manuals for these are also always very nice. Got a square binding on there, actually makes it into a full-on book, and they give you a little bit of background of the original series, a little bit of multiple languages. And back here, a little bit from the original designer of the original idea and the folks who worked on it on the Lego side. In my personal opinion, this is the best set to be produced by what is now called Lego Ideas to date. I say that not out of fandom, because I'm not very much of a Ghostbusters fan. I enjoyed the movies back in the day, back when they were actually in theaters, but I respect this particular model regardless of the theme. It's really well done, and it looks like the original thing that it's trying to be like. They put a lot of extra work into it with the printed bits and such, especially with all those minifigs, and it's just a success overall. There isn't anything that I really feel like complaining about with this thing. There are things that would be nice to have, or nice to have more of, but oh well. I am super happy with what we got. So those are my thoughts about this set. Please share your thoughts about the set in the comment section below. I'm very interested to hear what other folks think about it. And it's time for me to move on and build some more stuff and bring you some more videos. So stick around. I'll be back very soon.